When was the last time a pretty girl showed you her balls?
Hey,
I'm
yo.
Aldo Mendez. This is really us. And we present Between Nerds. Thank you guys for joining us again. Today, I talk on Birdie Wing.
What episode number is this?
35? 135?
Well, episode 135 Between Nerds podcast, coming in hot for what? Almost 3 years?
3 years already, man. Almost.
3 years in June.
3 years in June.
3 years in June.
We're still here. We're still going to be doing this.
Absolutely. We're gonna get 500 YouTube subscribers by the end of the year. We're gonna have
More.
we're gonna have 200 TikTok followers.
Yes.
All that.
But yeah, and then later on we'll talk on the Nerd Down about some Mandalorian stuff.
Yes, some Mandalorian stuff. Did you finish The Last of Us?
Yes, I did finish The Last of Us.
Last of Us ended.
Also, I watched Everything Everywhere all at once.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so we can talk about the Oscars.
Okay, yeah, we can talk about the Oscars a little bit. I didn't watch the Whale. I didn't watch The Whale though. I feel like I almost can't even speak on the Oscars, but oh well, we'll try. Birdie Wing Golf Girl story though. So this is the third episode of our sports themed March Madness month.
Yes. Sports.
Themed month. February we had our romantic February themed Valentine's theme month. This month just 5 sports anime. So what have we had so far? We had Captain Tsubasa, Haikyuu with Mr. Christopher James last week, and Birdie Wing Golf Girls story.
Today, yes.
As much a mob flick as it is a golf story.
Yes, yeah, probably. But yeah, we're recording this on the 19th. You guys will get this on the 23rd?
Yeah.
On the 23rd, Wednesday. So happy Wednesday, everybody.
On the 22nd.
On the 22nd. Happy 22nd, everybody. Yeah, dude, Birdie Wing.
Happy Ramadan.
Happy Ramadan. Cool.
I didn't know that.
I did not know that either.
That's cool. Anyways, yeah, Birdie Wing Golf Girl story, Bandai Namco Pictures original. We're going to be watching 2 Bandai Namco either main produced or co-produced anime in the next 2 weeks, because next week is Blue Lock, which is co-produced by Bandai Namco Pictures. This one's just entirely Bandai Namco Pictures. And I didn't know that Bandai was even doing anime. I guess I haven't been paying attention. I don't know.
No, yeah. It's crazy. Honestly, I didn't know what I was going to walk into with the golf. Because a lot of people might think like golf is boring, and that's probably because they never tried it for a while.
They never threw JoJo's music on it.
Yeah, exactly. But, I don't know. It was from the first episode with the assistance of Miss Aoi, Miss Amane. I thought it was gonna be a story of like from a third point of view, like almost like the Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah,
I thought it was gonna be like this girl in the world between a competition between Eve and Aoi, and it just wasn't that.
Honestly, like, here's my thing. So, in like simple terms, Birdie Wing Golf Girls story season 1 is what is it? It's like what's the Mark Wahlberg boxing one? Is that the Fighter or is that the Warrior?
No, Warriors with
the MMA one.
Yeah, Warriors with the guy.
But I'm thinking of the Fighter, right?
Yes, Fighter.
Okay, so like Birdie Wing Golf Girl story is like if the Fighter was directed by David Production, the studio that did JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, in the sense that like it's over the top animeism about like the most mundane things in the world, like golf, but it has like this I'm also selling myself to the mob kind of story for more than half of it.
Yeah, yesterday we had a brief conversation about happy birthday, Jacob, by the way. Happy birthday month. We had a bonfire with him the other day. But yeah, I was telling you that aspect because I was like I was also in my head, and I'm glad I didn't watch it like looking for something crazy. Cuz it is crazy just because of the way it just goes by it. It's just all these crazy stories, like all these, I don't know, blown out of the proportion kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
But like putting struggle with golfing doesn't click for me.
It doesn't? I thought it was pretty... Well, my thing is, they just try to make it sound so scary for so long. Like, you have people, like, at risk of dying by, like, high-stakes golf betting with the mob. You have people that are amputees because of said high-stakes golf betting because of the mob. And then it just forgets all of it. And it's just like, we're just another high school Yuri anime at the end of the day. And I'm like, why did you do the first half if it didn't matter?
Crazy, dude. And then, like, so putting golf with the struggle of like, or pinning it with struggle, I guess. I don't know. It's just, it seemed like Eve's
the blonde one.
Eve's the blonde one, and she's like the one in struggle. She's the one trying to defend this building from like, I guess from the neighborhood itself, and also from like big buyers and mafia that want to build a casino in the same building. They have all these kids.
Yeah,
Like,
it's also about illegal immigrants.
yeah, it's also about illegal immigrants, and you're like, wait, what the fuck? And then they just put golf on top of it. I don't know, brother. But the golf shit is cool.
I think the golf's really cool because it tries making it scary. It tries giving like mob metaphors. Like, this girl is called Rainbow Eve because she has 6 different colored bullets that she uses when golfing. And that's supposed to be like her power scaling, her power up. You know what I mean? That's like
the JoJo gun.
The JoJo gun of it. That's like the Digimon adventure story of it. It's just like, oh no, guess I have to bring out my second stage, my yellow bullet.
And it's fun, but I don't know. I was entertained probably about 20% about all this.
That's not pretty good. That's not very good. That's not a good percentage. It was all right. I don't know. I feel like going into it, I was excited because I remember a lot of like high profile like anime personalities were talking really well about it for a while last year. And I feel like I should have taken that with a grain of salt because as soon as episode 1 started, like once you're 10 minutes into episode 1, you know what it is. And it's kind of mid. Like, it's entertaining. It's like slightly above mid. Like, it's like a 6. You know
I was thinking mid.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's super mid, guys. And and then Eve meets Aoi in just this random golf course.
They fall in love. It was love at first sight.
Rivalry, you know?
And Yuri's.
Rivalry Yuri's. And then she meets Aoi, who she's being narrated by her assistant Amane for a while. She's like, this girl is amazing. Her parents, I had to talk with her parents, and she has all these gifts. And it's just like, that they're born by us? I don't know. It was some stupid thing like that.
It's a what's it called? The fake science where you give value to people's like genetic lineage.
Yeah.
And it's just so like Aoi is that's the juxtaposition between these two characters. Is Aoi's like rich, her dad was the second ranked highest golfer in America, her mom's the number 1 female ranked golfer in Japan, and she's also like a billionaire, and they own like the mom owns a golf company, so she's just like a descendant of like the lineage of Japanese golf. But then Eve is like, she's poor, illegal immigrant, living in like the slums of some made up European country. And like, she just does like side betting, and that's her whole income is like trying to support this dive bar of illegal immigrants with just hustling like rich dumbasses on betting on golf. And that's literally how she makes all her money.
And that's what I was trying to like, in my head, I'm like, oh, so like pool sharks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like pool sharks, but in pool sharks, it looks better. I don't know, the golf. It seems like they just put golf on an isekai.
They did. They kind of did, because it's like she's doing drives through trains.
Yeah. Breaking branches to set a path through like a forested area.
That was cool. Where you're supposed to curve the ball, but then like she is in debt to the mob, kind of, and like she keeps asking favors for the mob with her golfing skills. But then the mob isn't the actual mob. They're just like giant like conglomerates in Japan that just do betting with golf underground.
Well, anytime you hear the word company in an anime, is usually like mobsters.
Yeah. But like, it also gets kind of sci-fi. Like, I get what you mean about it being an isekai because they have an underground golf bunker where they can randomize what the courses look like by the course being on tracks.
Yeah, just on 1,000 like square yard fucking
just
thing.
Underground, and nobody knows it's there, and they're just like selling the deeds to the whole city there.
And there's vampires.
She's not an actual
vampire.
There's like,
damn,
there's promiscuous vampire golf woman.
That was so corny.
It's just, here's my thing about anime originals, right? Is that they don't have anything to like go off of, and it almost feels like they don't even write the whole story beforehand. Like they're like, okay, here's the first chunk of episodes, and then week to week we'll just like keep making the new episodes.
Okay.
But because of that, it's not like storyboarded at all. So then you get like,
it has space for stuff like this.
Yeah. So you just have like 7 episodes about like golfing for the mob. But then it's literally like, oh, I'm getting out of this life because my woman out in Japan needs me, and I just want to golf with her forever. And so she's just a Japanese high school student for the other 5 episodes. And then it ends out of nowhere. Like, episode 13 is not even like a season 1 ending. Like, it literally ends and gives a preview for the next episode, which doesn't come out until like 2 weeks from now, which is a full year after episode 13 premiered. So like, it's not even a real season 1. It's like season 1 part 1. Like season 2 shouldn't even be considered season 2 because it's still part of the same season.
Right.
So it was frustrating. It was really frustrating because like I was super excited, and it's just like, once you realize what it is, you just like turn your brain off. I'm on a plane to Tucson, and like just half falling asleep, half paying attention. JoJo trumpets start playing, and you just see crazy anime stylization that's just a big like swing and blue bullet, and it's just the energy is flying off of her ball, and like people can see it as the color blue, and that's like her drive.
Oh, yeah.
But like, it's like every other anime where they'll show that cool stylization, but then you see it 30 times. Like, how many times do you see the exact same animation for Blue Bullet? Like 3-4 times an episode.
They never show anything else.
It's cheaply made. It's, oh god, like I'm like talking myself down about it.
No,
like,
it's because
I'm starting to hate it more the more I talk about it.
It's because the animation wasn't that great either.
It was okay. It was it was almost better than I thought it was going to be for a second.
Would you prefer watching something like that again, or something like Mountain of the Gods again?
Summit of the Gods?
Summit of the Gods.
I don't know, because they're very different. Because I still have the same gripe about Summit of the Gods, which was the mountain climbing, ice climbing movie that we watched 2 weeks ago. But it's like I had issues with the character modeling. Like, it just like it hits a. What's it called? Like that gray area for what your mind knows as what's real and what's fake.
The Cannon Valley.
Yeah, the Uncanny Valley.
Valley.
So like Summer of the Gods like triggers my Uncanny Valley a little bit. You know what I mean? But this is more anime, so it's like easier for me to look at. But
not that great.
But it's very plain. It's very, very plain.
I got it.
Like, it's not bad. Like, it's not like.
But then again,
Dead Man Wonderland.
But then any time that they have a chance to animate something cool, it's the same thing. It's Sailor Moon.
It is Sailor Moon. It's Sailor Moon.
And it was entertaining, very in the slightly. Honestly, the only reason I watched it was because obviously I have a responsibility for this podcast, right? But like, I was very mildly entertained for every episode.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it was probably getting interesting when like they actually bulldoze the kids out of the building. You know, it's like whoa, like Risk out of nowhere.
My thinking, it's really convenient out of nowhere because like they're poor, they're illegal immigrants, so there's a struggle there. But then it all just kind of falls in place, and everyone can just move on with their lives because it's no longer convenient for the anime to be about like this anymore.
Yeah, she just gets a call. Oh no, don't worry, we got all the orphans accounted for, and they're safe.
And we're gonna get them fake IDs, and they're gonna go to school happily ever after, and then they're just not in the anime anymore.
Yeah.
And then, like, to your point about the vampire girl, there's just a goth girl in latex, just because I don't know, people like women in latex. Like, that's the only reason it's there. And like, she's supposed to be a vampire, but she gets cucked by a 15-year-old.
You're
for
more
like
of a leather guy or what?
But my thing is, like, her plot line is the trick that May Valentine used in Yu-Gi-Oh! The DM one, the season 1, where she like marks her cards by smell. And that was like how she always knew what her top deck was going to be when she was playing Joey.
Dude, I don't know how I remember that, but yes,
that's what I'm saying. Core memories,
that.
core memories.
Wow.
So, this is what me and CJ were talking about last night at Jacob's, about how like you only remember very specific scenes from all the like things you watched as a kid. Like everybody knows the Frieza, the Goku turning Dragon Ball for the first time, turning Dragon Ball, turning Super Saiyan the first time.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that scene,
I can
right?
see that right there.
But like that was like 3-4 episodes, and nobody remembers it as 3-4 episodes.
It's like, no, he was like, and then he didn't, then he fought. Nope.
Yeah, it was not like that.
Nah,
it was in no
not.
way like that. Everybody remembers season 1 of Bleach as being like just a handful of episodes, but it's like 24 episodes.
Yeah, dude, that's wild.
And that's how this feels after a while. It all just kind of blends in, and all I remember are these very specific moments that like the Vampire girl's power was that like if she pulled down the jacket, her leather jacket, then like she lets out a smell that like slightly turns off your circadian rhythm. So then like you just hit kind of off.
Just a nerd not bathing.
Yeah, just a nerd, just nasty, just golfing in a leather outfit, just sweating and just like making people.
Wait, is it latex or leather?
Latex or leather?
Okay.
I don't know. What about you?
No, I was keep going with the story with.
You know what? That's also a power in My Hero Academia. Of one of the teachers has that same exact power.
Genist.
No, not Genus. Like one of the girl teachers has the power that like she like zips down her leather jacket and lets out a pheromone, and that's like her quirk.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was like in season 2. You saw that.
Yeah, I don't remember though. I don't remember her. Anyways, what was I gonna say about the girl?
The vampire girl.
Yeah.
Was it the teeth for you?
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, the animation on her face, like even from far away, she still has her.
They give her crazy eyes.
Yeah, they give her crazy eyes too. But I was gonna say something about her. I completely forgot.
One of my favorite episodes of How I Met Your Mother is the Crazy Eyes episode of How I Met Your Mother.
I don't know what you're talking about now.
So there's just this whole thing where like the episodes that Barney Stinson starts, Neil Patrick Harris's character, because he's just like a womanizer, always start with him like mansplaining the science of like women. Yeah. So then Ted brings this new girl that he just met, and Barney has to explain to him like, no, dude, you can't hang out with her. She has crazy eyes. And Ted can't see it because he's just like desperate and just horny in New York. So the whole episode is everyone just realizing the times you've interacted with somebody with crazy eyes, and Ted just being like, fuck it, I'm desperate, I'm gonna go with it anyways. That is how everyone is a victim to Vampire in Birdie Wing Golf Girl story.
Yeah.
No, am I throwing you off?
No. Yeah. No, you got it.
I'm just all over the place right now because like there's nothing here, so I keep relating it to other things I know.
I remember what I was gonna say.
What were you gonna say?
I remember. To your point about like the storyboarding, like the anime, how you were talking about how it feels. It just feels like they just went with it.
Yeah, they just winged it.
Yeah,
week to week, they were like, "What's the plot this week?"
Birdie winged it. They should call it Birdie winged it because that's exactly what it feels like. It just goes from like super mobby to Yuri stings, but she doesn't get to go with the Yuri, and then like immigrant children, and then
they even did Yuri in virtual reality there for a second.
Yeah, they did. They
put
a date.
They had a date in virtual reality in a virtual reality golfing range, and they put Eve in a cat outfit, and then they turned the other one into a Power Ranger.
Something like that, yeah. And they're fiending.
Through the internet.
Yeah.
Through the internet.
But
talk about golf. She's
that.
using the 48-inch shaft today.
Bro.
Yo, the amount of times Eve is talking about the size of Aoi's shaft is ridiculous. Yeah. It is absolutely ridiculous.
It's the only like innuendos there is throughout. Like
no. Well, they like episode like 1 or 2. They joke about like Eve's childhood friend like losing her virginity over a bet or something.
Right.
I was like, this just got really dark, like really quick.
But it's never mentioned again.
It's never mentioned again. I was like, why did we include that line? There was no reason for it.
And yeah, they have that, and then they have the secret golf bunker, And then
and then Vampire's trying to make out with Eve.
Yes, and
that was their bet. Was that Vampire was just going to be able to take Eve home.
And then I like the part where she has to play the boss, the lady that adopted her in the first place. Yeah, Rose.
Rose didn't adopt her though,
took her in as a gangster baby.
And honestly, you know what's never brought up?
What's up?
That both Eve and Rose have the exact same playstyle because they were taught by the same coach, Mr. Leo
Milafondan.
Yeah, but he looks like Eve, right? I'm not making this up.
No, he's Eve.
But then it's never brought up. Like they make a point to make you think that like Eve, this orphan girl that's just learning golf for no reason from this like famous golf guy. There's no actual relation between him and her. Like there's no way that's brought up for no reason, right?
Yeah.
But then it's never brought up again.
Never brought up again. Is it gonna come up in season 1, part 2? Maybe.
Yeah.
I can't see not happening.
It's I don't even know.
It's because it's wild, and then she plays her boss, and then like her boss has the story about how she lost her fucking arm to a golf thing.
Yeah, in a bet, like she tried to run away from paying up, and then like they caught her and cut her hand off. Her right hand, her dominant hand, a golfer. That's crazy dark, and it happens out of nowhere.
Yeah, she still swings with both arms for some reason.
Yeah. Force of habit. But then, like, again, her teacher, the guy with all the scars on his face that looks like Eve, just kind of gives up on her. Just like, this is what you get for being stupid, and I'm going to go teach my new student. And that's the reason Rose has beef with Eve. Which comes out of nowhere and is resolved in, it is resolved in, like, 2 episodes.
Damn, man.
And then she gets murdered because she loses that game to Eve, and she just, like, gets murdered on a dock.
I didn't know. Kind of shit is like, nah, you died. She dies.
Yeah, and then she just dies, and then that's it. And then like Eve wins a bunch of money and just gives it to her orphan family, and then they just move to a different part of Europe, and then Eve becomes an illegal immigrant into Japan now.
Yeah, and Lily, like who you think it's gonna be? I don't know, maybe like a love interest or something like that. Nope, not either. Because she just fucks off at the end too.
Yeah,
she even they even like made her into one of the Japanese girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, like, which is fine. Like, if you wanted to do the Japanese like golf tournament, you should have just started with that. I don't know why we had to go so big brained, like trying to make it look cool, because I guess that was your original point, like trying to make golf look really fucking hard and cool while like introducing this mob backstory, and for it not to even matter.
I thought aliens were gonna come out at one point, dude.
It gives up even, like, the sci-fi element of it.
Yeah.
Like, no more cool bunkers that move and turn into golf courses. No more any of it. I don't know. It's just
Gundam's mentioned.
Gundam's mentioned. And it's just a way to, like, remind the audience that Lily just exists and is just obsessed with Gundams.
Mm-hmm. Sports anime? Not really.
Well, honestly...
Did you think so?
I don't know. I think it was cool... when they do talk golf, like when they're actually talking about like, oh, you have to, Eve doesn't know how to curve a ball. She just knows how to drive straight. So like for the first time she plays Aoi, just being on like this hole with like this giant curve to it.
First episode.
Yeah, the very first episode. And like, that's how like she learns to become a better golfer, and that's where the rivalry starts. That was cool because they're talking about like, you have to hit it this far at this angle, the wind speed's this, so you have to hit it between these 2 bunkers, and then you have to make a 90-yard chip, and then you're right at the hole, and then you get a fucking birdie, right? That was cool. Like talking about the golf part, I was like, awesome. Like they're talking about the mechanics of getting out of a bunker, getting out of the rough,
digging your ball into the sand,
digging your ball into the sand on purpose to make a divot. Like that part's cool. Or talking about how like the girls have like different strengths. You know what I mean? So Eve just hits it hard. Like,
shit, yeah.
And I think it's funny that they even in Japan they golf in yards. What other sport that's a national sport is actually like done with like the American system? That's like the only one that I've heard of.
Yeah.
Like they're still measuring golf distances in yards. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I can't think of another one. Because we didn't do like even when you throw the ball, you measure that in meters, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So then like the mechanics of golf, you know what I mean? You have your good putters, you have people that are really good at focusing.
pitchings.
Yeah, and stuff like that. That part's cool. Or like once they start introducing like caddies into the mix and being like, oh, this is, I can see the line no matter what. That's my special power. That reminds me of like Blue Lock. So like when I was traveling this past week, I was switching between the both because I didn't want to finish like all of Birdie Wing in one sitting. So like the thing about Blue Lock is it's soccer, but like every guy has a superpower. This one guy's super fast. This other guy's like, he can see the whole field, so he has that same power as like the girl with like the super good focusing in Birdie Wing, and like it's like
That's cool. Yeah.
That's cool. That's awesome. Like that actually builds like. That's like what Haikyuu does a little bit because every guy's like, you have your tall guy, your guy that's the best spiker, your guy that's the best blocker.
Yeah, and I guess it's talked about enough. I guess golf, it is talked about enough. It just feels like the first half of this season.
Yeah,
like it was just nonsense for a while.
Yeah. It's just
because. I mean, I'm not wrong by calling it mid, right?
No, you're not. Like, that makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. It really does. Because, like, and that's the thing about sports anime. I'm starting to think that, like, there's, like, really, really good sports anime. Or you have things that are like this. You know what I mean? Like, there's no in-between with sports anime. Or at least any of the ones we've watched. Yeah. Because, like, this is more like Megalobox. Like, it's a lot like Megalobox. Because Megalobox tried being all extra with, like...
boxing.
Like, but it's sci-fi, and, like, they have, like, metal arms and, like, mods and stuff like that. And that's how, like, the first half of Birdie Wing is, because instead of being a sci-fi thing, it's a mob thing. But then the second half of Megalobox is that, like, his strength is just learning how to box, like, as an actual boxer. The second half of Birdie Wing Golf Girl Story is just being a good, like, wannabe professional golfer.
But you're a mafia child.
But, like, that's not brought up anymore.
Yeah, that's not brought up anymore. Exactly. But that's what also frustrates me about the anime, is that at the end, I'm just served up, like, 2 episodes.
Yeah. There was, what the best part for me was, maybe... No, I don't even know. Like, whenever she's playing Aoi. Because
Aoi is cool
like,
on screen.
When they actually go through all the holes together and, like, what each person's doing, right? Like, actually, when she does the first tournament and, like, she convinces the mob to let her into the tournament that the mob's hosting, which is, like, still guys as a professional tournament that Aoi's at. Like, when they're actually explaining the holes. You know what I mean? And, like, the issue, like, Eve's having with golfing, and, like, because she only hits straight, like, usually her second stroke's kind of off, because if she doesn't get, like, a hole-in-one right there, she's going to hit it off the green. And, like, that rivalry between Eve and Aoi's cool. But
excuse me,
nobody else is interesting. Like,
nobody. I have no feelings for all the other extra characters.
No, not at all. It's,
No, Lily Lipman she could have died in the second episode.
Honestly,
and made a better anime.
No, I think so too, because, like, there's even a scene where Rose, the mobster chick, the one with, like, the fake prosthetic hand, her, like, assistant almost stabs Eve on a roof.
Oh yeah,
and which, again, it's so forgettable. Like, you would have thought something like that like would have, like, stood out, but it doesn't. It happens out of nowhere and it ends so abruptly. Like, I don't know. There was nothing good about this one. This one's kind of frustrating for me.
It is. But you do say it will be considered like sport. We got sport.
It's definitely sport. Yeah. If Megalobox is a sports anime, this is definitely a sports anime.
Definitely, yeah.
I don't know. I'm excited for Blue Lock. My take on Birdie Wing Golf Girl Story is I'm excited for Blue Lock.
Yes, I'm excited for Blue Lock. I know you've watched it. I just watched an episode, but I don't know which one I watched. It was, like, probably in the middle of the season.
Why?
Because I just happened to just watch it.
Oh, okay.
You know? And then, I don't know. I had it on keep playing on Crunchyroll.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, I'm excited for that.
Sorry, Birdie Wing. We tried our best.
We did try our best.
We
did a lot of people like this?
Yeah. Let's see. My anime list. Score 7.49 out of 17,000 users. Ranked 1,700. That's not very good.
That's not very good.
Popularity 3,000. That's not good at all.
3,000.
3,000. It's not good at all. No, I don't know. It's all right. It's all right. You won't hate it.
I don't recommend it.
If you're bored enough in like
You like golf?
yeah, and you do like golf, or like you're mildly interested in golf but anime, like I guess you can watch it. That's fine. Like, but your time could probably be better spent somewhere else.
Do that instead. But is that it?
That might be it for like the body of this one. I don't think there's a whole lot going on in Birdie Wing.
Let's see.
The coach is a dick.
The coach?
Yeah, the coach when she transfers to the high school.
Oh yeah.
She he's just kind of like really like he'll pit them against each other and like manipulate them, which is kind of like abusive, especially for a teacher, like a member of the faculty. And he actively pressures the president of the golf club to like bully girls on his behalf and like work through a golf elbow injury.
Oh yeah, that's right, the golf.
And that's like sad when it happens because she also willingly does it to help Eve's like mid game get better, like her second stroke. But besides that, I don't know.
They showed guns a lot for some reason. Yeah, the gun thing about like her power, like she always has her dad of what we think her dad is, quote unquote her dad.
Yeah,
her coach or her apprentice or sensei at this point.
Yeah,
was like, you have to point the gun, cock the gun, and like shoot the gun, and like they do that a lot too, man.
Well, honestly, it's because I guess their logic is like. Gun imagery means a lot more in Japan because there's less guns, right? With like gun imagery to like that to us is funny.
It's wild.
Like to portray a gun like that's like funny.
I'm a hurt American.
Yeah, just like we've just been desensitized to like gun stuff.
Yeah, crazy.
And
any last thoughts on Birdie?
They kissed on the cheek,
and
we got really nervous about it.
Yeah, her ears got warm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they animate that.
And again, it's never actually brought up. Like we're just expected to just like know that. I don't know.
Nerd down.
Nerd down. Welcome to Nerd Down, where nerds get down. Again, Drew Philip, Elias Aldo Mendez. Subscribe on YouTube, please.
Subscribe. All listeners that don't subscribe.
10 years of bad luck. I don't know.
10 years of bad luck. Yeah. If they don't subscribe?
Yeah.
Damn.
And
10 years of nerdy sweatiness.
Yeah, for real. And you guys can reach out to us on social media, questions, comments, concerns, recommendations, whatever. Just
something negative like the usual if you want to stick to your MO.
Honestly, I think it's so funny that like everyone that hates us has like either a video or a post when I go through their things about Andrew Tate.
Dude, that's hilarious.
For whatever reason. Guys that like Andrew Tate hate between nerds. It's
I'm
weird.
Cool with that. I'm cool to be.
I'm all right with it.
Internet.
I just think it's weird. That's something I never thought about.
I don't know, brother.
I don't know, man. Oscars happened. What'd you think?
Oscars. Yeah. I saw Everything Everywhere All at Once, and I know the actress who plays the protagonist in that movie, she got an Oscar, correct? I can't remember her name. She's great in all she does.
Yeah, she did. Michelle Yeoh?
Yeah, Michelle Yeoh. Also, what's the husband's guy? The husband?
Ki Hu Kwan?
Yeah, that he's the guy that did the speech because he was in Indiana Jones. He was the little Asian kid in Indiana Jones.
Yep.
That was a great speech. Did you watch the Oscars?
Yeah, I did. Well, no, I didn't watch it. I just saw some clips here and there. I was traveling that day too. So, I don't know. What'd you think? So, I'll just go off what you say.
I mean, I just thought it was I thought the movie was really good.
Of the movie?
Yeah.
Or the Oscars as a whole?
Oh, the Oscars, like I said, I didn't watch it. I saw clips of, like, the main, like, probably last 3 categories. And I thought it was great.
I think it's funny that they use Adobe Premiere.
Adobe Premiere? What do you mean?
Yeah, they use, like, that was what they used to make the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
And like it's the whole like the raw like leaked online and it's just like, wow, how did they even make that movie with something that crashes like 6-7 times a day every time I trying to use it?
Wow, no, I didn't know that.
It's super funny. And it's just like that movie is so technical. Like it's so like the visuals are so just everywhere. Imagine how hard it would have been to make on like the type of program that everyone has access to.
I think it also tries to like trigger anxiety by clutter in the frames, because the frames are, like you're saying, it gets like a lot of things all at once, bro.
You're not even sure what you're supposed to be looking at half the time, and then it gets really like it's obviously like it's all a visual metaphor, right? Mm-hmm. But it's also like got like this really progressive message. Like
stop, like break.
Well, it's also about like the struggle of being like an immigrant, like, and then raising like a first gen American, and like that introducing you into like what it means to like not be a bigot, because like a lot of places are really like traditional and like socially conservative, and like they come to the U.S. and like women have rights and we're not openly transphobes. That becomes like an issue to like some people,
dude. In the Mexican culture, you see it all the time. Like when like some of these Mexican like old boomer fathers, they don't like black people, and there goes his daughter marrying a black dude. You know what I'm saying? Crazy stuff, and they'll be mad as fuck. They'll stop talking to the daughter and shit like that.
And that's like the thing everywhere, everything everywhere, all at once. Is like the daughter starts dating a girl. Is she white? She's like a white woman, isn't she?
Yeah.
When they introduce her at the end, it's been a while since I've seen it. I think I saw it like a full year ago, actually. And like that's like just the moral of the story. But it's the directing, like the actual visual directing, that makes the movie like film of the year. So you think it deserved film of the year over like The Whale and stuff like that?
Oh, man.
Or did you watch Elvis?
Elvis, I did watch Elvis.
I didn't like Elvis.
I don't like Elvis. I don't like. Me and Vianney had this conversation the other day because we saw Ray with Jamie Foxx. Right. That's a great fucking movie.
I never saw Ray.
That's a good fucking movie. And then we tried to watch Walk the Line with Joaquin Phoenix, the Johnny Cash.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
And it didn't hit the same.
I like that one. I did like that one.
It's cool, but I guess we watched it. We tried to watch them in the same day, and like White Struggle didn't hit us.
It doesn't.
It doesn't hit us hard.
Well, I think that's the thing about Elvis too, because like it's about him. Like a big part of the first act is explaining like no, he was actively taking from black culture.
Yeah.
And like they showed in a respectful way that he respected black culture, but like that's not what he's known for.
Yeah.
Is that like he popularized a sound that like if anybody else had looked like him, like they would have been probably even better. And a thing about like all these biopics though, all the ones you just mentioned are like this, is that like they have really, really long like first acts, second acts, because that's like them becoming a star. You know what I mean? That's the story that like you want to tell. And just like these really, really compact, messy third acts where all of a sudden they're just old and like the movie's just got to end like quickly. And that's like how Elvis felt. That's how Walk the Line felt. That's, I don't know. That's what other one? The Queen one's like that.
The Queen is like that.
Yeah. The Freddie Mercury one's like that too. It's like Birdie Wing.
It's like Birdie Wing.
It's like Birdie Wing. There you go. Oscars mention in Birdie Wing.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think Elvis doesn't deserve anything.
Did you see that for Avatar: The Way of Water? They're saying that there's a 9-hour director's cut, but that they're going to release it as a weekly show on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
Cool. I think that's cool. We're going to get a Way of Water show, and we like already know the plot kind of.
It's going to be 2-hour episodes or something like that.
Well, if they do 9 episodes.
Yeah, I know.
So the 9 1-hour episodes, it'd be pretty cool. It's fine. It's like an episode of The Mandalorian or like House of the Dragon.
9-hour director's cut. That's wild.
Honestly, I'm looking forward to it.
I did like Avatar. But that was one sauce I'm not gonna dip for in a while.
Why? Just because it's like too
much. It's too Avatar at one point.
It expects too much from you as like a viewing audience.
Yeah, I can relax and watch this movie.
Yeah. Like it wants you to be overly involved, but like
with every aspect of it.
Yeah. Like you have to just be enthralled with every piece of this 3-hour film, and that's hard. That is hard on my brain. I want to relax. Yeah. Everything Everywhere All at Once isn't even like that.
I know you haven't watched The Whale, but you gotta watch The Whale. The Whale is really good. Let us know what you think about The Whale. Let us know what you think about this movies.
Do you think he deserved the award?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely. it's not even only for like the hype behind him or like you
Now
know what
he's
I'm
no
saying?
longer like a drug addict.
Who?
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser. Yeah, but like the whole thing with Hollywood that happened with him being like sexually assaulted and being blacklisted from Hollywood back in the day. Did you know about that?
No, I thought it was drugs.
No. He got blacklisted from Hollywood because he was sexually assaulted by a studio owner that he like the studio owner said, "What are you gonna do? You're gonna say something?" It's like, "I'm gonna blacklist you." He got blacklisted from Hollywood. That's why Hollywood wasn't using him for a while.
Damn.
Yeah.
So that's like, he's a beneficiary of the Me Too movement.
Yes.
That's cool.
Well, not a beneficiary. He was out of work forever.
Well, but like the part about Me Too is that like a lot of people that got bullied out of the industry now have like a platform. Yeah, they have their voice to like explain that.
Oh, absolutely.
So like I'm not trying to be like annoying or anything, but that's like a good part of like why that was originally happening at the time, was like people finally got their chance to spill the beans on Bill fucking Cosby or Harvey Weinstein. You know what I mean? Like people that have been victims of his for like 30, 40, Cosby like 40 years at that
that's
point.
a
You know what I mean?
monster
That's
right
crazy.
Both monsters.
Like deviant. Like R. Kelly, same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's the hype behind Brendan Fraser. Like,
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I
don't
thought it was drugs.
I don't know where like people were like.
I thought it was like a Robert Downey Jr. thing.
No, I don't know where people were like, "Oh, is that what happened? Is that why he was?" It's like, "Oh, well, we liked him in The Mummy. We liked him in these movies. You know, he has a lot of bangers, but from back in the day."
Do you remember Monkey Bone?
Yeah,
Monkey Bone was scary as shit. As a kid, it's not even a scary movie. It's just the visuals are just
movie.
like out there.
Yeah, and so yeah, him being back in a movie made by it's crazy.
A24.
Yeah, is it A24 movie?
It is A24. Yeah.
A24. That's crazy.
What won Best Animated Film?
Best animated film?
Oh, it was Pinocchio.
Benicio del Toro. Yeah, Villa Raza, brother.
It should have been Marcel.
Marcel?
The Seashell.
I haven't seen Marcel the Seashell.
With shoes on?
No.
Best movie last year, I'd say. Honestly, Puss in, and I don't think we've talked about Puss in Boots like on the Nerd Down.
No,
like,
Puss in Boots I thought it was good, but you said the...
I think it's good. I don't know what it is. I think like the very fast-paced fight scenes in that type of animation like hurt my eyes. Like it's hard for me to focus. I don't know. It sounds really dumb and like lazy on my part, but like just watching it is difficult for me. Like just something about the frame rate, something about like, I don't know, the way like things move. It's hard for me to focus.
Because it was the same thing with Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse feels easier to watch to me.
Do you think it's the dots, the comic book dots that help?
No, I think it's something having to do with like Puss in Boots has more of like this like rushed visual kind of thing in the background where like
vibrating background kind of.
Well, it's like because it's like a comic book background or like an anime background. It's like
a panel.
Yeah, like Goku going in for a punch. Like there's all this like lightning bolts and like black lighting and like all this anime kind of visuals like in the background, but Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse doesn't have that same kind of quality to me, so it's easier for me to watch the action.
Yeah.
Because it's on an actual, like, frame. I don't know.
So, Disney recently acquired the rights to DreamWorks Shrek.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So, I think they're going to make a Shrek 5 or 6, 7, and 8.
Okay.
I think so, and they're gonna do a ride. I think.
Do we want Disney that much Shrek in 2023?
I don't know. Because at the end of Boots in the Boots or what's
Puss in Boots, the Last Wish.
Puss in Boots. he like the big ending. Which thank you for not putting it at the end of credits.
What?
The ending scene where he like sails to far, far away.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
But like Shrek had like topical humor for the time.
Yes.
Almost.
And it's Mike Myers too, so.
Yes. Wait, do we not like Mike Myers anymore?
Yeah, we like Mike Myers.
Oh God, I thought you were gonna say something else.
No. But I hope he's kept up on his humor though. Hopefully he can like translate that to today's humor.
I was watching a TikTok of him like yesterday explaining like how he got the accent for Wayne from Wayne's World. Like actually breaking down like the type of science where they break down accents.
Yeah.
And like how it like if you've watched Wayne's World, It felt super basic at the time, but hearing him like overly explain it, I'm just like, that's kind of like a subtle brilliance.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that you don't think about with Mike Myers of all people.
Yeah, he is dedicated to his craft, I guess.
Apparently,
Yeah. We are too.
we are too. That's why we're podcasting.
That's why we're podcasting.
3 years later. I don't know,
Mandalorian. Hell yeah. I watched the first episode.
Yes.
Give me more Mandalorian point of view, helmet view. When they're attacking that big turtle in that shore.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Karen hated that scene.
Really?
Karen hated that scene because she thought it looks corny because they use like realistic looking effects.
Yeah,
like
they
it
use
looks
a GoPro.
but like the model for the monster has like practical effects. They tried not to do too much CGI, so it looks like a rubber costume.
They put a
you know
rubber.
you know what I mean? And Karen didn't like that. She thought it looked really corny and bad. But then I was trying to explain that like
the beauty of it.
the movies and the shows are going more in that direction because that's how the originals were, and people didn't like the prequels because they used CGI for everything, and CGI at that point was ugly.
Bad.
It looked really ugly.
Yeah. Just all clones just.
Yeah, but that's why like people didn't like those. That was a big reason people hate because and everything's on green screen in those movies.
Yeah.
Absolutely everything. No practical effects anywhere. So that's why like the Mandalorian and especially Boba Fett. Boba Fett had like that effect bad where it's literally just dudes in rubber costumes and like cardboard sets everywhere. But it looked good because like you get it. You understand where it's
that
coming
universe.
From. Yeah, it's that same universe.
Everything looks shitty and cardboardy. But no, yeah, it was really good. I don't know. Was it me or was there too many like this is a dad son kind of humor from Pedro Pascal's character?
I see what you mean. Like, what do you mean? What do you have an example ready?
Not really, but there was a lot of quips like, "Oh, you know how he is," kind of thing. Like, I don't know. It was like
he's just used to raising a kid at this point.
Yes.
Do you think he's going to turn into a Mandalorian this season?
Hopefully, man. That's what I mean. As a nerd, I understand that. Hopefully, there's a fucking Jedi Mando.
Well, he still needs to learn how to use the Darksaber too. Mm-hmm. Wait, so what happened at the end of episode 1? I'm getting the episodes confused in my head.
From what I remember, they are looking for a part to fix. Fuck, what are they trying to fix? They're fixing something with the little people, with the little critters.
They're fixing the robot from season 1.
Right, there you go. So they're trying to get his memory back to see where he got a certain graphite or stone, crystal, gem, whatever from the caves of the planet.
Right. And so, right, and the Mandalorian has to go back to like bathe in the living waters of whatever
because he's an apostate right now.
Yeah, he isn't episode 1 called the apostate.
Apostate.
Okay, cool. Okay, I remember now.
Yeah.
Honestly, episode 3 is gonna have this crazy tonal shift for you, and you're not gonna see it coming, and it's super weird. So I'm super excited for like episode 4 right now.
Hell yeah, awesome.
And I think it's crazy that a lot of people were complaining about like the beginning of the season because not a lot of people watched the Book of Boba Fett.
Mm-hmm. I watched it. I liked it.
I did too, but like 2 of like the 7 episodes are just Mandalorian episodes, but like in the Boba Fett show, and it happens out. So like a lot of people are kind of lost, and a lot of people are complaining about it. And I always forget that it's Jon Favreau making these right now.
Jon Favreau and the other guy. I can't remember who he is.
Right, and that's like who's running like the Star Wars like production schedule right now.
I came across an article. I didn't read it, but I just saw apparently Jon Favreau's been having some problems with Disney.
Like what?
Yeah.
Like that's like losing. That's like if DC were to lose James Gunn.
Nothing
right now.
heavy though. Nothing heavy though. It was just like he was just, I guess, saying, I don't know. Like I said, it was just like a TikTok, I think.
Okay.
And it was like he was like, yeah, he's not so happy that they're trying to dig their hands deeper and deeper every season. Like,
okay.
I guess the studios or the production or whoever.
That does suck.
Yeah.
Because I just saw that.
But nothing like, I'm gonna fucking leave or something like that.
Who's the guy that made the good Thor movies?
The good Thor movies. Oh, Taika?
Yeah. I saw this thing 2 weeks ago that they're saying Taika Waititi is currently writing a script for a new Star Wars film.
Really? Oh yeah, I think I came across that too.
And that's like scary that you're mentioning that though, like the issues with the studio, because like they're gonna keep pulling the plugs on everything, bro. They've announced and canceled like 2-3 new film projects at this point for Star Wars, and right now, like, in a weird way, at first people were complaining that there's like too many shows going on right now, especially for Star Wars. Like, you had Mando seasons 1-3, you have Andor, Bad Batch seasons 1 and 2. Like, there's like the MCU argument.
All I'm thankful is that those shows could kind of hold up better than all of the Marvel ones. I'm guessing,
I like Andor a lot. I did like Andor a lot.
I'm guessing they fear they're gonna become something like that, so they're trying to like put their hands in there.
Right.
You know.
Right. No, I see what you mean, but like, what I was gonna say is, it's we're getting to the point where we're gonna be starved of content, because all we're gonna have are the shows.
Yeah. And
you don't want Star Wars to turn into something like Star Trek or something like that. Like, and that thing was like trapped on Paramount.
Trek.
I like Star Trek.
I never watched it. I watched a couple episodes back in the day, but that was from the one with Patrick Stewart.
Yes, I watched a couple of those, and I remember them being good. And I remember people saying that the most recent iteration on I think it's on Paramount, on the Paramount Plus. It's a Paramount Plus original show right now. It just got canceled, but that this might have been like the best Star Trek production they've had in like 20 years or something like that.
Yeah.
They were saying it's pretty good. As for the show. Like, those movies were pretty good with
with Chris Pine.
Yes, with Chris Pine. Those were pretty good. I remember those being really good at the time.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it sucks.
I think it was the same director from Star Wars.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, the first two new ones, the Force Awakens.
That's I can't even remember his name right now.
I can't even remember either.
I have no idea. J.J. Abrams.
There you go.
Yeah.
Damn, I always forget him.
Yeah, me too.
J.J. Abrams.
What is he doing right now?
I don't think anything. I don't think so. Not that anything that I know of.
Okay.
What else were we talking about?
The Last of Us?
Did we finish talking about Mando? I like Mando.
Mando's good. I'm excited
more.
for you to catch up.
Yeah, one more. Yeah, I'll catch up this week. Last of Us.
Last of Us. What'd you think?
I liked it, dude.
Because did you finish the game? Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you think it's a faithful adaptation?
Absolutely. Well,
a lot less zombies than you would have liked?
Like you said, the only way you can turn that situation into a show is talking about like all the situations people went through or have gone through or there currently are. You know what I'm saying? It can be about like, oh shit, zombie here, zombie there,
I think
zombie there.
I think an interesting production decision is to also not include too many zombies, because you don't want people to be reminded of too much of like previous zombie shows. Like, you don't want people only thinking about like The Walking Dead when watching The Last of Us.
What a terrible thing to happen to a show. Like, even as an actor, I don't know, maybe you're getting paid a shitload, but like to carry on that many fucking episodes of like nothingness.
What do you mean?
Man, and Walking Dead,
I don't even know. I only finished like season 1.
Bro, Walking Dead, they stretch out the first season over 5 books.
Okay.
Like 5 books is easy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like, might as well read the comic book. The comic book is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. I had no idea. But like, I'm excited that like season 2 is definitely happening of The Last of Us.
Yeah, yes. The Last of Us is fucking cool. Season 2, I hope it's gonna be even better.
Joel did nothing wrong.
Joel, it's crazy, bro. I don't know. Pedro Pascal. I mean, besides
great
all the
acting, bro.
Dude,
great acting.
And that's what I was gonna say, dude. Behind all the hype of him, like on the internet, like him being like, he looks blacked out. He looks like almost. He's like, where is he? I don't know. He looks crazy.
Right, like so. Joel goes full
things you can't see in the video game.
Rurouni Kenshin mode and just like kills a whole building full of people to get to Ellie. Because, like, I think it was an interesting point, like, both ways, right? Is that, like, cordyceps attack the brain. And Ellie's the only person to have an immunity to the cordyceps because her mom had gotten bitten while giving birth to her. So she was, like, partially affected during birth. Mm-hmm. And that, like, made her kind of immune. So, like, the only way to get those samples is to, like, straight up lobotomize her and, like, just rip the fungi out of her brain, like, and you understand it's going to kill her. At one point, like, Joel killing all the fireflies to go rescue her is interesting because it's like he's going against the will of humanity, right? Like, he's essentially like dooming humanity, the most well-equipped organization in North America, to like create this cure. You're going to kill all of them. But at the other end of the story, it's like you can't trust their track record. Like, the fireflies, like, all we've seen of them is like they keep getting killed. The main firefly chick says like 6 of her men died just trying to get her to Wyoming or whatever.
In the game, they're a little bit more useful because you kind of help them. They're like, dude, we're just trying to get this when they see the dam, like, we're trying to get this dam working. So in the game, you get that dam working,
right?
And they get electricity and shit like that. So they're not that useless, and they're trying to help people,
right?
It looks more so in the game than in the show,
right?
You know, but
because in the show they just look useless. Like even the first time they're supposed to meet up at the pickup point, like, all of them died. Yeah, like so, like, if you're Joel, you're like, they don't have a good track record. Like, the guy that's going to perform the surgery was in medical school, like 30 years ago, because it's been 20 years since, like, the plague. You don't know what he was trained in, how capable he is. They could literally kill her and just, like, botch all of it. And just, like, they don't make a cure. So then this girl that you just spent the better part of a year protecting just died for nothing. So, like, Joel's point of view it's kind of justified because, like, they're not even giving her the decision to, like, the choice to make that decision.
She was just tranked and...
Yeah, they just put her down, and they were just going to, like, put her down without, like, even being ethical about it. Yeah. So, like, at one point, you understand why Joel goes full, like, Hitman mode and just, like, kills a whole building full of people. And it's great. Yeah. It's great direction. And I think it's cool, like, the camera they use in this scene because, like, it feels like...
a third person.
It feels like video game, like directing, like on a stairwell in a video game. I'm thinking like the Resident Evil like 2-3 games where like the camera was like kind of up if you're going around like stairwells or something like that. And that's like that first scene when it starts. But then it starts looking like The Last of Us, where the camera's like right over the character's like left shoulder. And so like when he's like coming out of covering on a wall, it feels like you're watching him like coming out of covering on a wall in a game.
Or like he's just like poking people with a fucking knife or something. That shit looks crazy.
It feels like a game.
Yeah.
I think it feels like a game, and it feels really intense, and it keeps you very involved.
Good stuff on HBO, man. HBO has been putting out bangers every year for, I don't know, probably the last 40 years.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's crazy. We're just talking about, like, top comedies.
Yeah.
You know, like, things that still, like...
Pineapple Express.
Hold up. Pineapple Express is good. Yeah. Europe Trip is really good. That's one of my favorites.
Euro Trip's good.
40-Year-Old Virgin.
Grandma's Boy.
Grandma's Boy.
And they're all good for like different reasons. I think somebody said Superbad yesterday.
Superbad's good too.
It's because Superbad was never like laugh out loud funny.
I liked it, dude.
It was always kind of like
sucking on my butt. That's just fucking.
I feel like I never laughed out loud. It was just kind of like interesting and different. You know what I mean? It feels like there wasn't anything out like that at the time.
Yeah. Okay.
Like it felt culturally significant.
Absolutely. Yes.
But I feel like we haven't had anything like that recently. I don't know.
No, we haven't.
It's because people don't even make comedy movies anymore.
Have you seen that terrible vampire movie Nicolas Cage is going to be in?
No.
Oh, dude.
I think it's a Dracula thing, isn't it?
Yeah, man. He's Dracula. He looks crazy, brother.
Do you think he knows he's a joke?
I think they had this there's an interview video question somewhere out there where they're like, what do you think about all the people that say you should quit like acting? And he's like, I'm never gonna quit acting, baby. I'm fucking Nicolas Cage. It's like I'm gonna keep doing movies.
Doesn't he also have like a gambling addiction? Like he's got a lot of debt. I heard that's why he always does like shit movies.
Back in the day when he was getting paid like, I don't know, 3 times a year because he was like in 3 movies every fucking year. Yeah. I heard that he was one of the owners of the first Superman comic book.
Oh shit!
And that's already like $600 million, some shit like that.
Right.
It's wild. So, and then I heard that he was a collector of like stupid shit.
Wow.
Yeah. Obviously, I think he had to get rid of most of it, but like.
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know if it was a gambling addiction, but he definitely collected a lot of weird fucking shit.
You know what? And now I'm trapped on like gambling TikTok. I keep getting like how-to videos on like blackjack. I'm getting a lot of poker hands lately.
Uh-huh.
And like it's trying to get me to learn what's it called? Basic strategy in blackjack. Yeah, that looks pretty bad, man.
That's awesome.
It's like crazy. It's him and what's the name of that guy that's in like the original Jurassic Park movies?
Jeff Goldblum?
Jeff Goldblum.
You don't like Jeff Goldblum?
No, I do like Jeff Goldblum, but they remind me of each other cuz they're memes. You know what I mean? They're memes as a person.
Yeah, it's just meme minds.
Yeah, like it's like but with Nicolas Cage, I don't get the sense that he understands that he's a meme. Jeff Goldblum is kind of starting to get it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And he kind of plays into the meme a little bit.
Yeah, he plays like Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah,
persona.
In all of his interviews, like whether it's Hot Ones or like GQ magazine, whatever, like he acts like the meme of Jeff Goldblum.
Well, the fucking meme from his other movie where he's Nicolas Cage in the movie with Pedro Pascal.
Yeah,
you've seen that fucking meme, right?
Yeah,
on TikTok, that
yeah.
It's crazy. Wild as fuck. Yeah, but nobody's doing comedy movies right now.
No. Why do you think that? Do you think it's cancel culture?
Nah.
No, I don't want to go down this rabbit hole.
No.
No.
Then you're just looking it up, and then we're right there.
Oh, I don't want to be recommended.
Anime.
Yeah, I don't want to be recommended by these nerds. Please don't do it.
Quick topic change.
What?
Ah, fuck. What was I gonna say?
I feel like you were gonna say something and then you lost it.
I fucking lost it, dude. Well, we were talking about this fucking movies, and we're talking about nobody's making comedy movies. Oh, anime. Have you heard about this anime? What this show is about. This anime of this like anti-Power Rangers.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I told you about it, and I can't remember if I mentioned it during a Nerd Down or not. But it's basically like, so the Power Rangers are the bad guys.
Yeah, because they are like lobbying these incidents in the city, and they play hero.
Right.
Kind of thing.
So that they get praise. It's like the anti My Hero Academia or something like that. But like, it's like...
it looks well animated.
It looks really well animated. But like, it reminds me of...
Voltron?
No, the stupid show where the guy gets beat up by his dad, but they're both Superman. The Amazon show. It's about a comic book.
Invincible?
Invincible. It's got that Invincible kind of quality about it. Like, it's the anti-superhero story.
Yeah, maybe.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited because it might be another fucking big robot kaiju anime we can watch.
No, that'd be super dope.
We also have to watch Stampede.
Yeah, we gotta watch Trigun Stampede really soon.
Gotta jump on hot shit.
Why were you bringing it up the other day?
What?
You were texting me about Trigun Stampede, and I don't understand why it came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
What made you think about it though?
No, just we need to watch it.
Okay. We'll invite Roby back. Mr. Roby can tell him. Oh, did you tell him?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I told him to get ready.
Expect it in April.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen real soon. And God, I don't even know. I feel like we've been talking a minute about like other things we need to watch in April. Now I don't even remember.
Well, we have to watch hot shit. So I would say maybe starting Attack on Titan soon.
Ooh, yeah. Finally watching the final season of Attack on Titan on here.
And then
Bleach. Keep getting into Bleach somehow.
Yeah, we have to drag it through the year.
I don't even know. Mishuko Tensei will have started by then. Oshinoko
is getting production.
That maybe we'll get like the episode 1 90-minute premiere that's like being done as a movie premiere in Japan.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get that eventually over here. That'd be a really, really good one. I'm super excited about Oshinoko.
The Suzume, or what is that what it's called?
Suzume, yeah.
Suzume movie. Hopefully that's gonna be great. I was thinking about another anime. What was I thinking about? Mob Psycho.
Ooh,
Mob Psycho.
And that'd be an easy watch too, because it's only like 3 episodes, and it's like, shortlisted for Anime of the Year, or was during the previous awards. No, I'm with it. It's gonna be an exciting April. Do you have any other points you want to bring up, big guy? Oh
man, I was thinking about the egg sandwich from Beastars episode the other day.
Why were you thinking about it?
Because I was making myself an egg salad sandwich. And I was like, this is crazy. I don't know.
Beastars, please come back.
That's it.
That's it. That's a wrap. Don't forget to follow us on social media.
Yes.
Don't forget to enter our... you should still have a week to enter our March giveaway. If you're a subscriber on YouTube and you comment on any video, you're automatically entered into our monthly giveaway. Or if you don't have a YouTube or you listen to us on like Spotify or Apple Podcasts, if you leave us a positive review... Positive review on your favorite podcasting platform, and then email us betweennerdspodcast@gmail.com letting us know that review was you. You're also entered into the giveaway.
Some guys like 1 star. You guys are all right. Where's my giveaway?
I just don't even have the energy to write a review like that. Why do you?
Crazy. But thank you guys. This has been
Between
Nerds.
Thanks for watching Between Nerds Podcast. Somewhere on the screen is a link to our most recent episode. Somewhere else on the screen is a link to a body of clips that you all should watch. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.